Hello world and welcome to the Mecca of Mastery TV. I am your host Mecca. If it is your mission to become the greatest version of yourself in every area of life, then you are in the right place. I'm so excited about this video because in this episode we are speaking about personal development. And the topic of this video is how to keep going when things get tough in life. Let's get straight into the video. You know how it goes, right? Things happen. They are out of your control, right? It just seems like life is just raining on your parade, like literally shitting on you, okay? And you just don't know what to do. You say to yourself, like, what is going on? I feel like I'm trying to move ahead, but it's so hard. It's so hard, and I get it. I was at that time in my life plenty of times. It happens all the time to the best of us, right? Where you feel like, not one more thing, like no, like I'm already dealing with this and this. I cannot take one more thing, one more heartache, one more piece of bad news, something else that gone wrong in my relationship, something else that gone wrong in business, something else that gone wrong at work, something else that gone wrong with my kids at their school. Like I just can't take nothing else. Like it gets tough. And the thing is, life is like, okay, like bills still coming, okay, like responsibilities are still there. Like you still gotta cook, still gotta be a wife, still gotta be a husband, still gotta be a boyfriend, girlfriend, still gotta be a mom. You know, you still gotta go throughout life. Like, but when it's hard, you want to stop, right? You want to take a breather, you want to rest. And how do you keep going when that happens to you? First of all, let me say this. I learned something along my journey of starting this, personal development thing, that it's not personal. The things that happen to us that's outside of our control is not personal. However, we cannot control what happens to us, but what we can control is how we respond to it. And your response, right? Your response is basically like, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm either looking for a word or a metaphor. Your response, right, is how the situation turns out, the result of the situation. So how you respond to something can either make it worse or make it better. You can add more fire, right? Fuel to fire, add more fuel to fire by responding to something or negative events negatively. Or you can add more love and grace and kindness, and you can add, just a solution to it when you respond to it in a better way, in a more respectful, in a more healing, more therapeutic, more let me figure this out type of way, right? In a way that's not so, oh, life is just shitting on me right now type of way. When you respond to it and say, look, this is what's happening. I cannot control this, but let me see what I can control. Things start to ease up on you, because let me tell you, there are going to be things and events that happen that we cannot control. The system, the government, your work. Like you're going to get laid off of work. I'm not praying that. Knock on some type of thing would, things will happen, flat tires. This expense that just happened to drop down when all the bills getting paid in the same week, and you have to pay it. You cannot control that. What do? Scream and holler at the top of your lungs, stress yourself out, drive your whole, blood pressure up high, get hives on your body, start to look 10 years older, age yourself faster, get off on your, whatever, all the bad stuff that can happen. However, when you look at it and you be responsible with your emotions, that's the key. Being responsible with your emotions, and you say, listen, emotions, this is what's happening. This is what happened. This is what is going on. This is what we could do. This is the resources that we have, and this is how we can be resourceful, and this is what we're going to do to move forward. And that's all you can do. Because let me tell you, it's the person who is resilient in life, who moves forward, who breaks through barriers, through chains and everything. The toughness, that is the part that people try to skip, but that is where success and where people who come out on the other side is strong, right? That's who get that in life, because it's a test. It's a test in life, in your business, in your relationships, in your spirituality, with your money, with your children, with every area of your life. If you can make it through that tough part, you were meant for that. It's a test. It's a test. So that's the solution, to look at it differently, right? To know that it's a test, right? And here's the key. Here's the key. You ready for it? You ready for it? To sometimes understand that everything that happens is not by coincidence. It's a reason why these things that's happening in your life, it's happening. It's a reason. Sometimes these bad things that keeps happening to you is because you've done something, or you're doing something incorrectly or wrong. And you need to settle things in a certain level of your life, or correct things in this level for you to move ahead. So sometimes you have to go through a certain struggle so you can create something internally and build tools within yourself, so you can build this strength inside yourself, so you can be able to deal with what's coming to you. So it's not like life is shitting on you or raining your parade. Life is trying to prepare you for real. Like, life is like, you think I'm trying to shit on you by giving you a little harder tax in your life right now. You know, no, that's not what I'm doing. I'm trying to prepare you for the blessings that's coming, because you got to become stronger for what I'm about to give you or push your way, baby girl, baby boy. Nah. You got to be resilient. You got to keep going, because sometimes that is your test. It's a lesson. Because if you can't stand this little stuff right here, if you can't stand this, if you can't stand not being able to have no money to go out and party all the time, you got to probably just sit in the house and read a book and work on your business. If you can't stand that, then you ain't going to be able to stand, you know, these 6 figures that's about to come into your life. You know, you ain't going to be able to stand all the things that's about to come in these, you know, this business and the new man and a woman and the new friends and these bossed up people that you keep asking or wishing for or praying for. If you can't handle this little bit of stuff in your life now, if you can't handle the money that you got now, what am I going to give you more money for? If you can't handle and budget that little bit that you got now, you asking for more money, but you can't budget $1,000 now. Are you serious? Exactly. So being resilient and going through the tough times is understanding sometimes what's happening in your life is not by mistake. It's not by mistake. It's a reason. It's a purpose behind it. You got to dig deep through and look into what the real purpose is. Underneath, layers underneath is a reason, a deeper reason. That's what you have to get in touch with. And with that being said, I hope you love this video and you share this with someone that you care about. Because we always say here at Mecca Mastery TV that sharing is caring. And I encourage you to go out into the world, kick a whole lot of action. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do anything, because you can do whatever you put your mind to. Make sure you keep in touch with me on all my social platforms. I want to be nosy, be all up in your life and see what you're doing on your stories and your Instagram and your Facebook and all of that. And if you want one-on-one coaching, because I do have some available spots this month, just email me at meccabookings@gmail.com, or just to simply say hello, or just to ask for some advice. I'm sending my love, my light, my energy, my gratitude your way. Until next time, I see you in the next episode. Peace, love.